Hi, this is Martin Howie. Over the past more than 5 decades that I've been in business, I've seen just about everything, every plan, every system you can imagine on how to manage your business, your time, and your life. And one of the most critical things I've discovered is that the most important thing we have in this life is our time. Very simply, we have a limited amount of it, and once it's gone, it's gone. Time is fleeting. It can't be saved and it can't be managed. The best we can do with our time is to manage ourselves, our activities, and how we use the available time we have. Now, everyone uses their time differently. Some people spend large amounts of their time, their waking hours, in their business or on their job. Some spend hours playing video games or mindlessly watching YouTube videos or posting on social media. Now, in my case, I want my life to be more than that. Business is important for sure, but it's not the main thing in my life. Personally, I want my business to support my needs, my family, and my lifestyle. The last thing I want to do is spend what time I have on this earth trying to make my business successful. So with that said, here's my annual plan, my calendar for 2021. Now it's how I structure my days, my weeks, and my months so I can have my business work for me rather than me working for my business. My friend Wayne Cotton gets credit for the inspiration and the basic format for what you're about to see. So take a close look. You'll notice that there are 4 colors on this calendar: blue, yellow, red, and green. Each one has a special meaning and significance. I'll explain in more detail in a moment, but for now, if you look closely, you'll see that there are more yellow days than there are any other color. There's a reason for that. Those are my days off, and I call them mellow yellow. Those are the days that I mellow out. I get away from my business, and I spend my time doing things that are more important to me than my business. My family, my friends, my church and community service, relaxing and recuperating from work, and just recharging my batteries. And oftentimes, my best ideas for my business come from these away days. Next, you'll see some red days. Now, I call these red tape days. These are days that I work in my business cleaning up the messes that have happened while I was away from my business and setting myself up to have productive green days. Now, green stands for go, and it represents money. So the green machine days are days that I go get money. Now, on these days, I spend 80% of my time making presentations and focusing on getting credit card numbers and payments. No busy work, no returning calls, no focusing in the business, just focusing on generating income. Finally, you'll see a handful of blue days. Blue sky, I call them. These are days that happen during the first week of every quarter. Now, one of these 2 blue days, I sit down with my staff and we plan what the coming quarter is going to look like, what goals we want to accomplish, what vacations or time off we need to plan for, how many new clients we want to secure, what our service offerings are going to be, and what we're going to do to generally operate and grow our business. Now, the other blue sky day is where my wife and I get together and plan what we want for the quarter, for ourselves personally, and for us as a couple, and for our family. Now, all of our kids are out of the house and grown and on their own, but we still want to plan activities with them and their children. Now that you have that overview, let's take a look at a couple of months so that you can see how it all fits together. Now, notice in January, the first 3 days are yellow. That's because it's the first of the year, and I'm taking that week off. Next, notice that every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are yellow. And by the way, that happens every month. And why is that? Because my time is my life, and I want to spend it doing what I want to do, not necessarily what I have to do. So I want a 3-day weekend every week. So the first full week starts off with Sunday in yellow, a day off, followed by a red day. Now remember, red is the day to clean up what was left undone during the days off, and to get ready for my planning days. Now those blue days are followed by another red day to clean up after the planning days and to get ready for the next 3 days away from the business. Coming back the second week, another red day to get ready for 2 green days. Now green days are days that I go get money. 80% of my time is focused not on doing the daily tasks in my business, but building the business. Now, if you think about it, if you spend an uninterrupted 80% of 2 days just focused on talking to people who can give you a check or a credit card number, you'll accomplish more to build your business than most people will in an entire week. This is very focused time and will leave some things undone and create some messes that will need to be cleaned up. So a red day will follow to clean up those and get ready for another 3-day weekend. Now February shows a good example of how a normal month will look. So that's a basic format for every week. Several months will have some extended time off. Now personally, I can't spend a long time away from my business. A week or 10 days is about it. I've rested and recuperated, and I'm ready to get back to work, oftentimes with some new, fresh ideas. Thanksgiving and Christmas are the exceptions because I spend considerable time with my family. So when you add it all up, I have 8 blue sky or planning days during the year, 2 days at the beginning of each quarter. I have 184 mellow yellow days. Time to get away, to think, to relax, to rejuvenate, and to come back with a new enthusiasm and some new ideas to put to use. Now there are 92 red tape days, days that I take care of the busy work that happens in every business, paying bills, returning phone calls, instituting new marketing ideas, catching up with clients, conducting or attending training seminars and workshops, and just making sure the business is running right. Finally, there are 81 green machine, go get money days. Think about your own business. Suppose you're involved in something and the phone rings. You answer it, get distracted from what you were doing, and talk for a bit. When you hang up and get back to the task you were working on, you have to get refocused and you lose momentum, time, and productivity. By spending the bulk of your day focused on specific money-making tasks, uninterrupted, you'll be surprised at how much better your business will be, how more productive you will be, and how much less stressful your life will be. So where do you go from here? Take a good look at where you are, how you run your business, and how you spend your time, and see what you can do to find ways to improve or restructure things so you can have your business work for you instead of the other way around.